What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just back again with another video. This is your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who's subscribing. If you're new here and you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I don't post another video. Also, follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. And I just want to point out, I hope all of y'all had an amazing Thanksgiving. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you just had a great week. Now, let's get into this video. So it's that time of the month. It's time for my manga haul. I cannot wait. I'm super excited to share with y'all because this time I did get my manga from two different places. Normally, I really don't do that. Normally, I just get it from Right Stuff, but obviously, rest in peace, Right Stuff. Last month, I got it from Barnes & Noble, even though the prices is a little steep. I did like the shipping besides that one volume that came a little messed up. So this month, I decided to get some of my manga from Crunchyroll just because I gave it a little bit, and I was hoping that, they worked out all the kinks, and I'll let y'all know what I thought about that. So let's get into it. So the first series I picked up was Volume 1 of It Takes Two, Tomorrow 2. After dating for a year and 3 months, Yuya asks his beautiful girlfriend Rio to move in with him. Despite their busy work schedules and their age difference, their love for each other never wavers. So I saw this, and I'm a huge fan of rom-com series, and I like this one because this one, it takes place pretty much a new relationship, a nice different rom-com series, and Yuya and his girl, they basically are, I think, 20, he's 25, and I think she's 28. So they moving in together, and it's just basically slice of life, their relationship and their trials and tribulations of moving with each other. Obviously, they really do love each other, but everyone knows when you finally move in with someone, it's not perfect. There's little things little nitpicks that you have to do here and there, and it's interesting because me personally, I like these more slice of life theme type of series that really resonate with either what I'm going through or what I've been through. So seeing these two together is just a nice, beautiful, wholesome series, and I really do recommend it. The only thing that's a little bit that I don't really like about it is the fact that it is very episodic. And as for the price, I think this one was $13, almost $13 for what is a very thin volume. Now the reason for that is because each chapter is only about 5 pages, so the chapters are very, very short, but this volume contains, I think it was 18 chapters. And the reason for that is because what I found out was this series actually started on Twitter. So it was just, 5 pages on Twitter, and eventually got popular enough where it warranted a volume. But I highly, highly do recommend it, even though it may be a little episodic, the chapters, because there's no real cohesion between each volume specifically. It's just, they did this thing one day, now it's the next day, now it's the next day, now it's the next day. They do reference things from time to time, but it's like very episodic, like I've been saying. So you may not like that. I know not everyone likes those types of mangas, but I actually enjoyed this one, and I do recommend it, especially if you are around the age of mid-20s to early 30s, where you can actually resonate with these characters. The next thing I picked up from Crunchyroll was Volume 15 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So here's the final volume of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. This is a prequel spin-off series to the world-famous My Hero Academia, which follows a small group of vigilantes and their quest to just save their little city. I really, really love My Hero Academia Vigilante. It's my favorite compared to the OG. Now, normal My Hero, it becomes good. I think now that you've seen, I think the anime's out. Season 6 of the anime, I think it's season 6, but basically the war arc. That's where, for me, My Hero takes off. But all of that before, it's Vigilante has it beat. It's just so, so good. The art style is a little bit different. The storytelling is a little different. It's not created by the same mangaka. However, because the characters in Vigilantes, they're a little bit older. They're college students or a little bit like in their 30s. They're a little more relatable, and it's nice to see this world because some people, they have quirks. They're just not that good. So they want to still help out their town. They want to help out their people, but they didn't get to go to UA. They didn't get to, take the pro hero licensing exam or anything like that. So what do you do if your quirk's not that good, or if the world tells you your quirk isn't good, but you still want to help people? You still have that good heart. That's where My Hero Vigilante comes in. It's a nice self-contained story. It's only 15 volumes. It's not that bad, and it's really, really good. I do love that you see a lot of the different backstories of some of the heroes that we know and love. Think people like Eraserhead, people like Ingenium, people like Stain. You get to see some of those different backstories, and it's so good. I cannot wait for this to get an anime. I highly recommend anyone pick it up, because if you're a huge fan of normal My Hero Academia, you're gonna like this, because it's just more world building, because it's a different side of that hero system, and it's amazing. Great artwork and great fights. Definitely pick it up. The next series I picked up is volume 12 of Soul Eater, the Perfect Editions. Soul Eater is about an academy that trains meisters and demon weapons, and the ultimate goal is to create a death scythe worthy of being wielded by the Shinigami. To do this, their weapon partner must consume 99 wicked human souls and 1 witch. I've heard nothing but great things about Soul Eater. I cannot wait to read this. Right now, I'm just waiting until I can pick up all of Soul Eater, because I do just want to binge the series. Now, I really fell in love with Fire Force, and if you don't know, Fire Force is actually a prequel series to Soul Eater, and that's all I really know about Soul Eater. I've read a little bit of it. I think I read the first fight in Soul Eater, and I truly loved it. I love the art style, and of course, y'all know me. I had to pick up the Perfect Editions just because I'm a huge fan of hardcover manga. I just think it just looks beautiful on the shelf, and I love when I'm actually reading hardcover books. It just feels more of a premium experience to me. It's amazing. I cannot wait to read this. Nothing. I've heard nothing but great things. Definitely recommend this. The final thing I picked up from Crunchyroll was Parasite Volume 4, the full color edition. Parasites invade and take over human minds in order to survive. However, the series of Parasite follows a parasite who fails to take over human correctly and is only inhabiting his right arm. I watched all of Parasite. I really love the series. It's been a minute since I actually watched it, but I really enjoyed it. Once I saw Parasite was coming out with these beautiful full color editions, I knew this was going to be the edition that I was going to pick up. These look amazing. I love the fact that the spines are actually going to spell out Parasite. It's really going to look nice on the shelf. And I like what they're doing with the color. It looks like, to me, each volume is like a different shade of blood. I think that's what they're going with it. So it's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait to own the rest of this. I highly recommend Parasite. It's a nice, like, beginner horror series. I know it's classified as horror. I don't really consider it horror because it wasn't nothing real scary to me when I saw it. But, you know, for some people, depending on who you are, you might find it a little scary. You might find it a little grotesque. So this is a nice beginner horror series. I highly recommend for anyone because it's just a nice, real easy to follow series. There's nothing too crazy about it. You know, the parasites, they do all these types of crazy things, and the fights are just unbelievable. So I highly recommend maybe not getting the full color editions because you could find the regular Parasite volumes way cheaper. But if you like me and you just need to splurge on the hardcovers, definitely pick these up. So those were all the series that I picked up from Crunchyroll. And I'll be completely honest with y'all, I don't know if I'm going to continue getting things from Crunchyroll. Now, it wasn't bad. I didn't have a bad experience at all. It's mainly what I was seeing online when I was going to Reddit and just seeing everyone's different, basically, horror stories of the customer service. I'll be honest, when I ordered Crunchyroll, they didn't have my volumes listed, and the shipping method was completely wrong. It's saying I ordered these online. Not order these on. They were going to be shipped online, which I don't know how you ship online physical volumes, but it did come relatively quick. It came in about, I think it was 2-3 weeks, which is not bad by any means. The packaging was immaculate. It's just, I don't know if I can trust them when their system was completely wrong for my order. So the tracking number was a little off, and then the actual, when I would see my receipt on my order, it didn't look right. It didn't have my volumes at all. It just showed I paid X amount of money for volumes, but it didn't show what volumes I actually ordered. So until Crunchyroll probably fixes like their system and seeing that I can actually track my stuff and have a right tracking number and everything like that, I'm probably going to steer clear from Crunchyroll for now. But I didn't have a bad experience as far as them actually shipping me my volumes and having them come in honestly immaculate condition. That's the one thing that I really enjoyed about Crunchyroll, was the fact that these came almost in better shape than Crunchyroll ever sent. So I'm going to give Crunchyroll a plus for that. But until they just work out the minor bugs in their system or the minor bugs in their website, I'm going to steer clear. I think I'm going to mainly go for Barnes & Noble and Kinokuni. I think that's what I'm going to have to get the bulk of my manga as of right now. Maybe if I find somewhere a little bit cheaper, I'll switch over, but as of right now, those are the two sites that I trust. Now, the next set of manga I picked up from Barnes & Noble, and the first thing I picked up was Volume 6 of Candy and Cigarettes. Candy and Cigarettes follows a 65-year-old man as he gets a job looking after an 11-year-old assassin, and his job is to basically be her handler and clean up after her missions. Y'all know I've talked about Candy and Cigarettes a whole bunch. Candy and Cigarettes is by far one of my favorite ongoing series as of right now. I really do enjoy it. Now, Candy and Cigarettes, it did take a little bit of a turn for this volume because now her goal is basically completed, and now they're going almost to like a new different arc, and it's really enjoyable. I highly recommend it. It's really nice. I love their nice, wholesome, just grandfather-granddaughter relationship. It really just, it's insane how he really just cares about her. He really wants to look after her, make sure she's okay. But at the end of the day, she's an 11-year-old assassin. So she's just going balls to the wall. She's doing what she got to do, and she's one of the best out there. So him having to clean up her messes is actually really fun because he cleans up after her, and he's also trying to take care of her, making sure she actually finishes her missions, correctly, and she doesn't get hurt while trying to do her missions. After that, next volume I picked up is Volume 2 of Joker 1 Operation. After Bruce Wayne gets turned into a baby, the Joker decides to raise him so that he can become the Batman that he knows and loves. I don't know too much about this series specifically. I just got it because I'm a huge Joker fan, and obviously I love manga. So I read a little bit of the first volume. It was really good. I liked it. It's not the best thing in the world by any means, but I just like the whole aspect of Joker trying to be a parent, especially he's trying to be a parent to Bruce Wayne Batman. So I don't know if I would recommend Joker specifically. You have to be like me, just a crazy Joker fan to really enjoy it. But it's a nice series. It's only going to be 3 volumes. It's not going to be long at all. So because it's only going to be 3 volumes, I had to pick these up. And it's enjoyable for me. I can't recommend it to y'all. I always recommend things that I think y'all going to like. If you're a huge Joker fan like I am, pick it up. Otherwise, steer clear and pick up something that you're really going to like. The final thing I picked up from Barnes & Nobles was Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal Editions. I picked up Volume 16, Volume 17, and the final volume 18. Now, I'm almost done with Full Metal Alchemist, so these are the last 3 volumes. The only volume I'm missing now is Volume 11, and I don't know why. For the life of me, I cannot find Volume 11. I've been looking all over for Volume 11. I've been trying to pick that up for the past couple months. For whatever reason, it's out of stock everywhere. I don't know what happens in the Full Metal editions of Volume 11, but I just can't find it. So as of right now, I'm basically done with the Full Metal editions. I'm super excited because I love Full Metal Alchemist. It's in my top 5 favorite animes, and I just can't wait to actually binge the manga. I want to see some of the different changes that they did from Brotherhood to the manga. And of course, y'all know me, these beautiful Full Metal editions, nice hardcover, nice foil on the spines. I just love hardcover manga. That's just my preference. Now I just need to pick up Volume 11. So hopefully Volume 11 actually gets in stock one of these days and I can just pick that up. But as far as right now, I'm completely done with Full Metal Alchemist. So that was my entire manga haul for the month of November. It wasn't, the crazy biggest haul ever. I'm just super excited. I got to pick up some newer series, and I got to kind of finish Full Metal Alchemist. I just need 1 volume, but in my head, I've finished it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know down below what some of the different series you're picking up, or just even some series that you're reading. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoying it. If you're new here and you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so no post no video. Follow me on Twitter. Links gonna be in the description. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.